Hello, welcome back to my farm. Today I'm going to introduce you to the game called Heyday. Now, what is Heyday? Well, quite simply, it's a farming game with a little bit extra. Okay, here you can see my farm. I'm a level 81 player, which is actually not bad. I put a lot of time and effort into getting to this stage, and once you get into the game, you'll do the same. Now, the game itself includes quite a few interesting features. For example, you've got a mine here. In a second I'll show you some of the others. Okay, over here you've got some bolts. The large one there collects goods from you, which you can fill crates and send them elsewhere. That one there takes you to a fishing area, which I'll introduce later as well. Down here you've got some buildings. The big house is for your neighbourhood, so you can communicate with other players. This train platform takes you to a town. You've got a vehicle here, which is your Wheel of Fortune. There's a little guy sleeping called Tom, and he will basically fetch things for you and deliver in that box there. There are some letterboxes, machines, there's crops, there's trees. There's lots of things on this farm to do. Okay, let's introduce it to you. Now, I'm going to get rid of all of these crops that are fully grown, and in a second these wheat will be done as well. Once all this is done, I will harvest it, and then I'll start planting some of the items from this menu there. Right, the wheat's done. Now, you'll get plots of land within the game. You'll get some to start with, which is not so much, but as you progress within the game, you'll start to build up the number of plots. So once you increase your levels, bingo, you get more land to start growing vegetables. When you grow things like that, you've just seen that I got a bolt there. Now, when you're harvesting, you do get extra items, which are quite useful sometimes, and wheating is probably one of the best ways of getting this. Now, I've got 3 large areas of land. That's my preference. The choice is yours on how you wish to lay it out. But once you tap on that land, you'll get a little white square, and the menu will come up like you've just seen. And then you can scroll through, choose the crop you want to plant, and then just touch that white square, and then it will start planting those crops wherever within the land that you've got here. All you need to do now is wait. Now, these 2 ladies here, they're visitors. Sometimes visitors are good, sometimes visitors are bad. Sometimes we have double coin options. Sometimes they're just like this for a small amount of coins. Now, the choice is yours. You can sell items to them. You can make them wait from the menu here. Now she's waiting. Or you can send her away like so, and then she'll just walk off. With the first one you saw, I actually gave her the item she wanted. She jumped up and down. Now, as I said, the choice is yours. You don't have to do it. The coins they actually give you are not really the same value you'd get from selling, but that doesn't matter. Now, any crops you make are stored here in your silo storage. Now, as you can see, I've got a silo storage of 2150. To increase, you need nails, you need screws, and you need wooden panels. Now, once you get to a certain level, you're going to need a lot of these, so trading's very useful, unless you've got friends who will give it to you. Everything that you grow and then harvest will be stored in here. And as you can see, I've got quite a few items, some more than others. Now, that's my choice. How you wish to keep quantities is down to you. Depends on what you're going to make and sell. Okay, within the farm you've got loads of trees, and as you can see, these trees, when you want to harvest them or collect the fruit, you need to use a basket. And collecting's very simple, just like so. You zoom in like I'm doing here if you want to, and then just move the basket around. Once you've harvested, some of the trees will go brown like this. Okay, some of them can't be revived, so you need to chop them down like so. Now, I've got 2 axes left, but lots of dead trees. Oh dear, I need more. Sorry, not axes, saws. Now, saws are for trees, and you will need lots of them. Axes are for the bushes. Now, the ones with the exclamation marks, I've requested help from friends, and I'm not going to chop those down. These trees can be revived, and then basically at a later stage, I can get more fruit off them. Okay, let's have a look at some of the bushes. Now, in this case, I'm using the basket again. Nice quick harvest there. And if I want to cut those down, I need to use axes. Let me show you. Okay, you'll see different sized bushes here because they've all reached a certain stage in their growth. Now, the ones that are very small have just started out, then you've got medium sized and large sized bushes, and the size of the bushes will change. Okay, right. The ones without the fruit and have not gone brown, they've still got more of their cycle to go. The ones that are brown, they're on the last part of their cycle, and they can be revived once. After that, they die. Now I'm going to request that my friends come to my farm and basically revive these bushes for me one time. Okay, these are the two trees I did earlier, and Stephanie, thank you very much, you're about to be famous. Now, this is her image to say that she's revived. I click on the image and up comes an envelope. You'll see the difference here. That envelope is a thank you letter. Now, fingers crossed, my letters contain a thank you card, which will actually allow her to get free prizes. But if it's just a letter, well, it's still nice for me to say thank you to her. When she revives, she gets XP anyway, so it's not as if you're losing out to help someone. Right, now pets. I got dogs, and these dogs stay inside a kennel, and I got 2 kennels. And basically to feed them, you need to just slide the food item down. Now, once you've filled up all of the feeding trays here, okay, you just blow the whistle as you've seen there, and they come running and start feeding, and hopefully you'll get a little prize. Okay, rabbits, I've got 2 of them. So watch as I do the carrots. Do that one again. 1 carrot, 2 carrots. Okay, now the whistle. I get XP this time, no prizes. Now everyone has a different quantity of pets. I've only got the 1 horse. I've just got the 2 donkeys. I've got 3 cats, 6 dogs, and 2 rabbits. Now, depending on the person, they have a variety of different pets. You get XP, you get prizes, and you have these little creatures running around your farm, and basically gives it an interesting feel. Okay, machines. Now, there are a lot of machines within the game. These machines will allow you to make products which you can then sell. So here's a pie oven. Now, this pie oven has 3 stars. It's fully mastered, so the speed reduction's better. If you look at the machine or the side of it, you'll see a star. Every machine with a star is fully mastered. Now, this candle maker's brand new, and I don't have any stars yet, but I'm getting close to my first one. And you notice there's no star on it. If I go to another machine down here, there's no star, but if I click on it, you see I've got 2 stars done. So until you get a fully mastered machine, you will not see a star on that machine like so. And if you get a star on it, then everything's made much faster. There's that honey machine and the tree with my beehives. They're so cool. I love those. Okay, what should I show you next, I wonder? Thinking. Okay, let's go down here. Now, once you start collecting products, okay, you need to put them somewhere. And you've got a barn. Now, my barn's 2,200. And as you can see, you need these items to upgrade. Bolts, planks, and duct tape. Now, I recently upgraded again, so that's why my amount's much less. Every item you have stored in here. Sometimes I wish we had another place to keep expansion materials, but that's not to be. If you don't have any items, it will tell you. So as you can see here at the bottom, there are items with 0. So I don't have any of these yet, and I bet I get requests for them. Right, now you see this building here. Okay, now every time I collect an item, my barn storage increases, as you can see at the top there. Once it gets to 2,200, you can't really put anything else inside, and it will tell you your barn is full. Right, I've got 13 goat's cheese already, so should I do another one? Thinking. I can do 2 more because I've got enough, so yeah, why not? Let's do 1 there. Get some cheese going as well. Okay, some butter going, and that should be all of my milk. Yes, I'm out of milk. Now if I want any more, I need to go to my animals and I need to collect the products from them. So, touch on my cows, get the bucket, and let's get the milk from them. Thank you very much, ladies. Now at the moment I don't have any feed, so later I need to make some or I need to collect it from the feed machine. And I'll show you that in a second. Right, let's get some cream going. Now that was a perfect example on how to collect products, how to get materials from your animals, and then basically get the products growing again. Treasure chests. Now sometimes these are great, and when you touch on them, they're locked or unlocked. Now this one's locked. If you want to spend 3 diamonds, that's your choice, or you can just leave it there. If you press the X, it will vanish like so. If you touch to the side, it will stay there. You can come back to it later, maybe it will open. Now later I'll show you an example of one that's actually unlocked. Okay, let's collect some more materials from my animal. So, goat's milk. Thank you very much, gentlemen. You go to sleep. I love the actions of these things. Every animal has a very specific action or walk. They're really interesting to watch. It's this kind of detail that makes the game very, very enjoyable to play. I hate games that are very standard. Now, that's one good thing about Heyday. You can modify it. You can have it set up the way that you like. If you start looking at some of the different farms, you'll see they're all different. Okay, now those ones I requested earlier have been done, so Clarice, thank you very much. Again, you're going to be famous and everyone's going to see. Okay, all those thank you letters, and I hope there was a nice gift card inside. Okay, now in 1 day and 7 hours I can come back to those bushes and there will be fruit on them, and then I can start harvesting. Now my animals need feeding, and here's some food I prepared earlier. Now the bags of food are basically 3, and they do fill up your barn very quickly. And you just pick and choose the ones you want to start making, and you are going to need crops to do this, so make sure you don't run out and you've got a good quantity in your silo. Now I would strongly recommend that you max out every slot on these 2 machines. Because even if you're not using the feed, you can still sell it and make money. Okay, let's start feeding. So, collect my eggs from my chickens first. Now I've got 3 pens of chickens there. The choice is yours. You don't have to have as many animals as I do. You can just stick with the one. It's not going to hurt. Everyone, like I said, can modify the farm they like. But once you've done it, you can't get rid of them. So whatever you add to your farm, whether it's a machine or an animal pen, that's it. It's there. It's there forever. So even if later you decide you don't want it, you cannot get rid of it. So choose wisely. Now crops and trees, yes, okay, you can chop those down and get rid of them. Okay, now our farms, they have a mine and they have a jeweller's. And occasionally when you mine, okay, you can then get diamonds as well, which is good. Now the jeweller's will allow you to make 4 items, and basically you're going to need iron bars to do that. You're going to need diamonds to do the diamond rings. You need smelters. Now there are 5 smelters available. I've only got the 4, that's my choice. To make the iron bars you're going to need ores, and those ores come from the mine, like so. Now you've got 4 items for mining. Now the axes will give you the most return. 3, 4. There you go. And the ores are all different. TNT again gives you something, but it's not as much as the others. Now if you think of Dynamite as being the smallest return and Axes as being the greatest return, that'll give you a good idea on what to expect. Now will I get any diamonds with these? Maybe no. Maybe. Let's have a look. Sometimes I'm lucky and I get 2 or 3 diamonds with the batch that I do. Sometimes I get nothing. No, in this case it's just the oars. Okay, now I've got some ores from my mine and I can start making the bars. Now at the moment I'm saving my bars because I want to upgrade a train or reduce the service time of the train in my town, and I'll show you that later. A lot of people, they make these bars and sell them. You can also make these bars to make the jewellery and then sell that, get even more money. Okay, right, let's have a look at the next thing. Now, this is your boat, and it will come to your farm every now and then once you've created the dock or built the dock, and it will request items. And as you can see, you've got a lot of crates here that are asking for specific items. Now, you do not have to fill these. If you want to, you can send the boat away. Just tap on the boat icon down in the bottom hand corner, and you see where it says yes, cast off, press that, and the boat will just go away. You don't lose anything. But if you want to, you can fill the crates. Now, I'm going to fill some crates. I'm going to request help. So, there you go. I've just filled one crate. Now, notice that the boat logo has changed. You now cannot send this boat away. You either have to wait for the time to count down to 0, or you can fill all of the crates. Or like I'm doing here, request some help from some people. Now I'm going to ask for some help, and the boxes that I request help for will then change to the colour green. Now at the moment you can only do 3. I understand in the past it used to be more, but not now. So choose wisely. Now remember, you don't have to do these bolts. If you think it's too challenging, send them away. There's another one a few hours later. Now if you do the boats, okay, basically you can increase your position within the boat leaderboard. Now one of my friends has just beaten my score by 1, or a few points actually. Let's go and have a look at their farm. Okay, this is the Southern Rebel Farm from one of my friends. So Sean, you're now famous as well. Okay, you'll notice next to his name he's got a little bat with a green circle. This means he has a neighbourhood, and if I wanted to join his neighbourhood I could. Okay, I just picked up a shovel from a chest that was unlocked. Thank you very much. Okay, he's got a town, but I'm not going to look at that for the moment. Let's come back to mine. Now if I go back to the leaderboard, now because I've already looked at it, because someone beat my score, when I go back a second time, okay, it's not jumping down to my position. Now if I scroll down, I can see who's in the top 200 or so. If I go to this logo point here, the global, I can see who's the top position now. Now as you've just seen, I'm nowhere near the top. Now this small boat here will take you to your fishing area. Now the fishing area is cool. You've got lots of little spaces here, or little pools within the main pond, and you can collect fish. And these are the kind of fish you're collecting. Now notice there's a silver, a gold and a bronze fish at the bottom. Now when you collect a certain weight, okay, you will get one of these fish pop up. And when you do, you'll get diamonds. So 1 diamond as an example for the bronze, 2 for silver and 3 for gold. Now the image on the right, I actually haven't caught that fish yet, and it still says question mark. The one that's on the right now, okay, I've caught all of the weights, but you can still keep catching. Now, how do I catch the fish? Well, first I need to make lures, and this is the machine that makes lures, and then it stores them in the tackle box, which is just there. Now, the tackle box at the moment is 90, that's max. You can see what's in there. And to upgrade it you need these items. Now I could upgrade if I want to, but I'm not going to. Worms are free, by the way. Okay, over here we've got another machine. This is your lobster pool, and I've got some lobsters waiting. Now once I've chopped off these guys' tails, their tails will go to my barn. But if I want to get more lobsters I need to put the nets in the water, and this machine will make nets and lobster traps. 2 kinds of nets. The red net is free, the purple one you need to use diamonds. I've done it a couple of times, but rarely. Okay, as you can see, I'm putting out my lobster traps. There's a maximum 6 lobsters in the pool at one time, so I'm only going to put down 6 traps at any one time. Even if I have more, I'm still not going to do that. Now sometimes I fish, sometimes not. Sometimes I put down a net, sometimes not. It's your choice on what you wish to do. When you first go to this area, not every spot is open. You're going to have to upgrade or open each spot up using expansion materials. Okay, I'm back to my farm. Let's have a look at some other points here. Right, this is the honeybee tree. Now, you only have one tree at the moment, and as you collect nectar, you can upgrade. Now, please do watch my other video where I explain this. But you are going to need lots of axes, especially now that we have to make beeswax as well with this. Okay, who's this gentleman down here? Now this is Tom. Now Tom's really useful, but he will only work for diamonds, as you can see there. Now Tom's available for a certain amount of time, and if you want to, you can use your diamonds to send him off to collect things. And he does find you some good items, and the prices are really, really good. Okay, over here you've got 2 boxes, mailboxes. This one here is for those thank you messages, and hopefully inside there are gift cards. Gift cards will allow you to buy those packages, and you get prizes from those packages. Now if I click on this one here, okay, you see I don't have enough gift cards. Now if I want to, I can spend 12 diamonds just to get this, but I'm not going to do that. Now I've got 21 gift cards out of the 40. Shall I do a medium? Thinking. Or should I do a small? Well, I've got turtles. I think I'd like to go for a frog. Now here comes the postman. The vouchers or gift cards have gone from my collection, and he's going to deliver a package to my door. Now occasionally you will get packages at your door. Sometimes they are diamonds because we have maintenance breaks, and thank you very much Supercell for giving us diamonds for when you do maintenance work. Those diamonds are to refund you for lost time. So imagine that you've hired Tom. Okay, maybe you're in maintenance only for 20 minutes or so. But if it's at the wrong time, then you may lose that opportunity to get some free items. Now, I got some jams in this one. Now, jams are good. I'm not complaining. But how many? Okay, 3. Now, that's nice. It doesn't cost me anything to get those cards. I just help my friends out. I get thank you messages, and they're free. So, thank you. Okay, every time you help a visitor, as you've just seen there. Okay, I gave him some crops. I don't mind doing that, even if the price is not so good. He does a little dance. Newspaper. Now, okay, the newspaper is very useful. Down in the bottom right corner, you've got the daily deal, and usually this is for items that can be used on the farm. And if you want to get those, you can use diamonds. Now, the paper will change every now and then, and you can see what's on sale. Okay, I just bought a gold bar there from someone's farm. Let's have a quick check to see if there's a treasure chest. Now, do tap on the treasure chest every farm you go to. If you don't press the X, you'll find one at every farm, and then hopefully you'll get one that opens. Is there anything good in this paper this time? No. Okay, I don't like what I'm seeing here, but let's have a look anyway. Nope. Okay, now sometimes you won't see any good deals in the paper, but if you actually do go to the farm, you may find another item in the stall that's not advertised that you do want. Okay, let's skim back through the paper. I'm looking for an exclamation mark. Okay, right. See this one here with exclamation mark? Now this person's requesting help. Now it could be the boat with a crate, or it could be trees and bushes that need reviving. So let's go and have a look. Okay, he wants help. Now, please stop requesting help for creams and sugars. Okay, a lot of us don't like doing those boats or helping out because we need those items ourselves. Now, if you want to, fingers crossed, someone will help you, but many times you won't get anything. Now, This pink ticket here is a movie ticket. Now, not everyone gets this, and I apologize for that, but it just happens to be the case. Now, these are adverts for games that can be purchased through Google or through your iTunes account. And basically these are adverts, so mini movies. But when you watch an advert, you get something for doing that. Now the first one of the 4 is a diamond. The next one could be a small prize. In this case I just got a gold voucher, so oh yeah, that's perfect. Now sometimes the movie tickets are there again. Sometimes you have to wait a while, so maybe I'll see one a little bit later. Okay, this building here is my neighborhood. Now, please, don't ask to join my neighborhood. Okay, it's just for my son and I, and it's just for us to chat and to talk. But if you want to join neighborhoods or create your own, you're going to have to spend cash to create one. And you can join one with friends, and it's awesome for trading and communicating and exchanging. Now, sometimes you get invites like this, and I've left these up there for a while, and I'm afraid I'm going to decline them all. So thank everybody else for inviting me, but I'm not joining anyone at the moment. Now, invites to join other people's neighborhoods will come up here, and you can accept or decline. If you accept, you will go to their neighborhood. If you've created your own, then you will lose that. Okay, the question mark on the left hand side is your chat section. Now, Night Fox here wanted to follow me, so I allowed him to join my neighborhood with my son. Okay, he found my farm, and then he followed me, and then he left after we'd done that. Now, I've got no problems with that, but as I say, my neighborhood is just for my son and I. And it's a great way for chatting and communicating. Now, this is the town. You've just seen that I pressed the town station, which has taken me here. Okay, my express is coming in. This is fully maxed out, so I have all of the carriages and all the windows. And all of the passengers will get on, and lots of passengers will get off. And then my town will become busy all of a sudden. The smaller train is the personal train, which will allow me to go to another farm within my neighborhood. Now, because it's just my son, that's my son's farm and Greg's farm. When they have people to be collected, you press your personal train and you can jump on over. Okay, the big train disappears. Bye-bye. Now, how you decorate your town is your choice, and just like the machines, town buildings need upgrading. You need to purchase them. Okay, this is what my town looks like at the moment. Now, there are people waiting outside. There are people walking around, but why? Okay, my train's up to level 17. Now, if I want to upgrade, I'm afraid I can't at the moment. Now I'm maxed out for 10 people, so I can collect 10 passengers. Now to upgrade to the next one I need all of those gold, iron, bars, etc. But I'm not level 18. Okay, my train station's maxed out as well. Okay, next train's due in 6 hours. And there's 12 people coming, but I only have space for 10, so I need to send people away. Okay, this town hall here will allow you to see who's on your farm. You touch on it like so, and you can just scroll down. Okay, those that are ready and waiting to be done. You've got buildings with green ticks and without green ticks. You've got people that are idle, so the ones that are waiting to be allocated. And once they're done, they'll be down at the bottom and it will say waiting. Now, these ones are ready for me. They're standing in front, and sometimes... mistake there. Sometimes they will have a gift, sometimes not, so let's tap and see what I get. Okay, I got XP, I got coins, thank you everybody, but no gifts yet. Now a gift means that the person has finished. Okay, like so. She's visited all of her buildings, she's very satisfied, and she gives me an item that I can use. Those that are just giving me the coins and XP, they need to visit another building within my town. And I'll show you in a second. Okay, right, that's all the people done. And you've got Idle now at the top, and he's waiting to go 3 buildings. Now I can send him to those buildings, or I can send him away like so. To send away, you need to double tap twice. And there he goes, walking back to the station. In fact, that's his brother, I think. Now you can send away by using the town hall, or you can just touch on the person like you've seen there. Up pops their menu, and then you can choose as well. So you have 2 choices. Now personally, I prefer touching the town hall. It's much easier. Okay, these are the people now waiting. Now not everyone on the platform is waiting. Sometimes the visitors that you have are not walking around the town, they're just standing there. So don't assume that everyone's been allocated. Right, now these ones with the green ticks are the ones that have already done some buildings. So of the buildings they visited, those ones have been done. The ones without the green ticks, those are the buildings that still need to be visited. Now if you come across one of the entries that's greyed out but there's no green tick, that means that the building is full. And you have to wait until it becomes empty again before you can send anybody else there. Now I'm sending away, I'm sending people to buildings. It's my choice. And again, the choice is yours. You don't have to do all of the visitors. You can just pick and choose the ones you like, and you can send the rest away. You don't have to buy all of the buildings. Again, the choice is yours. Decorate the way you like, serve the customers you like, focus on the ones that you want to. Okay, the town is resource heavy. You don't have to do everybody. Okay, one's done, one's greyed out. As I said, the greyed out one, he can't visit because it's full up. But he can go to the diner. Bed and breakfast is finished. So, guess where I'm sending him? Diner. That's right. Now, all of these people are waiting. And as you can see, they're just standing there inside the buildings or walking to the buildings now. At the very bottom, the ones that are greyed out, those are the ones who have finished in my town and they're waiting for the next train. So let's go to a building. I touch the building and up comes the people. You just look at what they want and then you just slide it on over. Now if you don't want to give it to them, touch on the menu option again and you'll see a little train. That train will let you send them away, and you can only send people away from level 3 onwards within the town. Now if you don't have all of the items, do you have to worry about it? No, just leave them there till later if you want to. It's not going to hurt. They will just sit there until you're ready. Or you can send them away. It's not going to cause any problems. Okay, she needs beeswax. Now I can leave her there. He needs candles. I can leave him there, or I can send him away. Now to make my decision, I'm going to look at the town hall in a minute. And if they've already done a building, they can wait. If they haven't done any buildings, I might just say bye-bye. Now, they've done building, so I'm going to leave them there. But as I said, the choice is yours. You don't have to leave them there. You say, no, fine, I don't have that machine. I can't give them the item, so let's send them away. Now, each building can only have 6 slots. I'd love it if we could get more. Most of my buildings are upgraded to level 17 now, so I need to wait until I'm level 18 before I can upgrade any more. Those that aren't upgraded, as you can see here, will still let me do it. And you need items like this. Now, how you go about upgrading is your choice. Now, I would recommend doing the slots first, time second, and then the heart and the XP third. The coins are not so important. I think you can leave those till later, but the choice is yours. Right, this is my town. Okay, over here is where you find the shops, and as you can see I've done them all. The next little logo allows you to decorate, and it's the same one that you would use on the farm. Now I'm getting ready for Christmas, and as you can see I've got all my Christmas stuff out already, and then when the Christmas theming starts, I'm going to start putting them around and maybe buy some more items. Okay, on the town, you don't have a treasure chest as such on the land. It's floating on the water. So some pirate ship sank. If you click on the X, it disappears, and it won't come back for a long time. Okay, that's the town done. Wrong button. Now I've finished in the town, I'm going to go back to my farm. So let's just push that away. You can press the house, which is the greenhouse logo, or you can press the little vehicle as I've just done there, and that will take you back to your farm. Cool. I have another movie ticket. That means in a minute I can watch that and claim another prize. Now, the farmhouse in the middle. Now, if you tap on this, it will show you a list of achievements. And if you scroll down here, you can see what you need to do. Now, I've got 105 achievements completed, and I need to do 3 more. So, patronage 3. Next one I need to complete is, that's it, yes, gold miner 3. That's going to take a bit of time, I think. Helter smelter, yep, that's going to take ages. Visitors waiting, what does she want? Axes. No chance. Okay. Young ladies like this come to our house and ask for axes, and a lot of axes. I'm suspicious about what she's going to do, because she looks very similar to Red Riding Hood. Now, they ask for things, as I said earlier, you don't need to use them. Now, down at the bottom, the logo. Now, mine's a bat logo with a blue background, and there's my son's. Okay, any of your neighbours will be in green on this bar. The exclamation mark means people who need help. Last helpers is those who have helped you. And look, some of them need help as well, so I'll go and sort those out later. Friends are all of the people that you are friends with on Heyday or Facebook. Followers, people who have found your farm and like your farm. Now, every now and then I have a clear out, so at the moment I don't have many followers. But you're welcome to find me and follow me. As long as you help out, you'll stay on the bar. If you don't help out, then you'll disappear. Okay, that's my farm done. That's everything explained and gone through. I hope you like the game of Heyday, because I sure do, and I hope you join and I hope you play soon. Bye-bye.